Hi, Barry Duggan. I've been the lead on the AV team, and thought I'd give you a little overview of what it takes to put together the AV package back there. And looks a lot like a flow graph, doesn't it? And as a matter of fact, this was drawn with GRC. I wrote a little out-of-tree module to create these generic blocks, and it specifies how many inputs, how many outputs, and a name. That's all. It's just a YAML file. So this is my out-of-tree module, and it makes it real easy. Makes it real easy just as a generic drawing tool, because when you move the block around, all of the connections follow it. And I had not found any other just plain out drawing program that would do that. You could move a block, but then you had to move all the connections separately. That was a mess. So let's look at the pieces of this diagram. We have 4 possible inputs from computers. We have 2 MacBooks, and we alternate between your 2 presentations on those, and then we have possible one up front here. And then there's an RPi that is continuously running the sponsor slides. So anytime there's a break or lunch or whatever, we switch over to that, and it's just blindly repeating. So next, those are fed into a 4x4 matrix switch, which feeds the streaming, the captioning, and then the ones on the left and the one up front here, those displays. The audio is pretty straightforward. We have microphones, and we have a pickoff from the Xantac switch if someone's presenting with audio. Goes into our mixer board, and then that goes to the streaming, the captioning, and the room speakers. Streaming to YouTube, we have a fixed camera up here, no cameraman, which is why I put the chairs here to keep the speaker in bounds of the camera. And then we have the video feed from the 4x4 matrix switch, and we have the sound from the soundboard, and that goes into a computer that's running OBS and doing the streaming to YouTube. And then the captioning is on a separate computer, so it gets the video and the sound, and on it I'm running OBS to compose what comes up over there, and we're using Maestra captioning, so live captioning that they've made available to us for our use here in-house. And then the room displays I'm feeding into the equipment supplied by HP Video. And so we've got the projector and that monitor, and up front here, I'm looking, so I don't have to go around like that. I've got a monitor here. And then the captioning computer is feeding this side where we've got 3 monitors. And this is the team. Mark and I did this back in DC, basically the same. And Seth and Tom, August, Toby, Scott, Yannick, helped us in DC, and he's in Virginia right now, I think, and watching remotely, and I'm there. So I got questions for you before you ask me any. How many people prefer the big projector screen over the set of monitors over here? So how many like the big projector better? Wow, okay. Okay, second question, how many people need or like open captions? More than I had guessed, good. I always use them at home. I'm hard of hearing, among other things. Okay, so any questions for me?